Good evening. Well, after the great weather that we had over the long weekend, today turned out to be somewhat of a disappointment as cloud cover moving over the country this afternoon. Getting back to the weekend, though, Saturday and Sunday were super as morning fog burned off and skies became fair to partly cloudy with temperatures ranging from the low 70s to the low 80s. On Monday, the winds picked up again and made things feel somewhat cooler, but we still managed to see a full day of sunshine. The exception, however, was the northeast part of the country, which had cloudy skies most of the day and some light rain in the afternoon. It looked like today was going to be a continuation of the weekend as skies were partly sunny this morning. The lows this morning ranged from the upper 40s to the low 60s in the south. Some lows were sold with 50 degrees. Camp Casey had 48 and Pusan had 56. But by afternoon, the clouds started to roll back in and kept us from having those warm temperatures that we've had most of the previous week. Highs today range from the upper 60s in the north to the low 70s down south. Well, unfortunately, the cloudy skies are going to stay around for tomorrow, and to make it worse, we're even going to have a little bit of rain. Let's look at the satellite photo now, and I'll explain more. The high pressure that gave us a great weekend weather has moved to the east now, and that low pressure center that you see to the southwest of Korea and China will be the cause of the light rain as that low begins to make a movement towards the east over the next 12 hours. We can expect some light rain intermittently along the west coast in the next couple hours, and by tomorrow morning the rain will be a little more steady here in the west and then begin to spread towards the east throughout the day. However, the rain will be light, and I will don't expect it to be continuous rain. It should be off and on throughout the day. So the accumulation shouldn't be anything significant at this time. By Thursday, the low will be to the east of the country, and the high to the north that you see on the picture will begin to push south and bring some improvement to our weather. And now for the weather over the rest of Asia today. Japan had super weather as high pressure was dominating them. Masao was mostly sunny and 60 degrees. Tokyo was sunny and 68. Kadena was also sunny but warmed to 86 degrees. Hong Kong was partly cloudy with 85, and Beijing was cloudy with light rain and 63. Once again, the hot spot was Clark Air Base with 92 degrees. And now for the temperatures over the Republic today. The low was at Camp Long with 42 degrees, while Gwangju warmed to a comfortable 75. The rest of the country had temperatures in the upper 60s to the low 70s. And now for the forecast. For tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies nationwide with intermittent light rain in the west coast. Winds will be southeast to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, with the south coast having gusts to 20 knots. Lows will range from the low 50s to the mid-60s. And for tomorrow, expect cloudy skies nationwide with light rain in the west in the morning and spreading east throughout the day. Winds will be southeasterly to southerly at 5 to 15 miles per hour, with the south coast having gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Highs will range from the low 60s to the low 70s. And the outlook for Thursday is for improved conditions, partly and mostly cloudy skies nationwide. We'll probably see the sun return on Thursday. So tomorrow, some light rain. It shouldn't be too bad, and then Thursday looking better.
So you see that rain that you expect we have tomorrow, it'll be in and out of the area by this weekend?
The way it looks now, we should have a pretty good weekend, but there is a typhoon out there right now. It's well to our south. It's hard to say now when it might affect us, if at all, so I'll have more on that tomorrow.
Okay, we look forward to that then. Thanks a lot.
Good evening once again. Today, most of the northern half of the Republic got a break from the precipitation that has plagued the nation most of July. This afternoon, some light rain started to fall in the Camp Humphreys and Osan areas, but it was relatively harmless, and with the exception of the east coast, the rain never made it further north than Osan. But for the southern half of the Republic, it was steady rain for most of the day, and it wasn't just all light stuff. Daegu, Pusan, Jeju, and Gwangju all had periods of moderate rain, and Pohang in the southeast had some periods of heavy rainfall. Rain was also reported today as far north as the Camp Long and Kannan areas. The rain will continue in the south for the rest of tonight, and we can see why as we look at the satellite photo from earlier today. That frontal boundary that has caused so many problems for the Republic this month has actually moved south during the last 24 hours, which would be good news, but that low pressure cell on the boundary has strengthened and started to track to the northeast, and that is why the southern part of the nation received the brunt of the rain today. During the afternoon, the rain started to creep north a bit, but it mainly stayed in the eastern half of the republic. The rain will continue in the south tonight and into tomorrow, with just a chance for some light, spotty rain in the northwest part of the republic tonight. Tomorrow, skies will be mostly cloudy to cloudy in the south and in the east, but by afternoon, skies will become partly sunny in the northwest part of the nation as that low moves east. However, later in the week, the front should creep back north, so there's a chance for some more rain then. For a look at the weather over the rest of Asia, well, if you wanted sunshine, you had to go all the way south to Hong Kong. The skies were sunny there with a high of 92. It was also 92 on Taiwan, but under cloudy skies. To the east, Kadena Air Base was a hot spot with 93 under partly sunny skies. Cloudy skies reigned over Clark Air Base in the Philippines with rain showers and some isolated thunderstorms. As a result, the high down there was only 79. Over the rest of Asia, mostly cloudy to cloudy skies prevailed as well. The temperatures over the Republic today were mainly in the mid-60s to 70s. However, Camp Casey was a warm spot once again as they hit 84. The low this morning was 63 at Daegu. Due to the denser cloud cover along the east coast and in the south, temperatures only made it into the mid-60s to low 70s there. Temperatures in the northern part of the Republic made it into the 70s. For tonight's forecast, expect mostly cloudy to cloudy skies across the nation with rain for the southern half of the Republic and the eastern part. Winds will be from the east-southeast at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Lows will range from the low 60s to the low 70s. For tomorrow, continued mostly cloudy to cloudy skies for most of the nation with light rain for the southern half of the Republic and the east coast. But by afternoon, skies will become partly sunny in the northwest. Winds will be from the east-southeast at 5 to 15 miles per hour with gusts to 20. Highs will range from the upper 60s to the mid-80s. And the outlook for Thursday is for mostly cloudy to cloudy skies, rain probably in the south. It looks like the rain will get back up here on Friday and maybe into Saturday.
Haven't seen the last of monsoon season 88 yet, huh?
No. I've spent 2 weeks out in the field with the folks at the 70th Aviation Brigade. Almost 21 inches of rain, and so I hope they've dried out a little bit. I know it's been good to be back into the dry weather again.
Glad to have you back. Thanks, Jeff.
Sure.
See you tomorrow.